Alright, so this part is totally optional if you feel like you're up to it. Painting the projector housing. Uh, now I bought a whole can of spray paint just to paint the reflectors, and I was like, I want to get a little bit more out of it than that, so I figured I'd take a shot at painting it. I've never done this before, attempted it before. This is all just pretty much winging it. I've already done it on one, so the only reason I'm making this video is because I know it works out. So, here we go. First, you got these 4 screws on the back of the housing. Just loosen those up, which I've already done. Take it apart, set it in here. Then you've got, actually, keep it in the box and just kind of turn it over. Let all these screws fall out. You've got 4, so there's all 4. Then you've got the servo in there. Take out the 2 screws on the sides right there. Take those out. Remove that, and then get rid of that wire. And then what you're ready to do is to get this pretty much just wrap all these coils up inside of here, and then, well, I guess before you do that, make it a little easier. Take something. I use a rubber glove, like the finger of a rubber glove. I didn't cut it off or anything. Whole rubber glove. Stuck it. There's a little hole right here above the LED halo, you know, for the wires to run through. Stick something in there and pull it through here to make that tight, airtight, or at least watertight. And then what you'll want to do is find something. I used the top off of an aerosol can for my chain degreaser. Happened to be a perfect fit to go in this gap between the housing and the LED halo. So I put the finger of the rubber glove through there, and then just kind of set it, just kind of bundled it up over the lens, and then put the cap on top of it. I'll show you how that looks when I get ready to paint this one. And then I took some plastic, just something small, and put it in here. And then got painter's tape, painted it, or taped all around the edges, make sure it was tight, because you do not want any paint getting on this lens. You will be fucked. But yeah, before I put the plastic in there, I put all these wires down in there. So you do the glove, put all these wires in there, put the plastic in there, tape around the edges, and then put the cap on there last. And then you're ready to paint. And that will be what I'll show you next. Alright guys, here's the painting I've done so far. Here are the stock reflectors. You can see they're blacked out. Using Rust-Oleum satin paint and primer in one. Pretty good stuff. Wanted to show before and after. Here is the rear part of the housing. Obviously you can tell which one's before and which one's after. Just remember to and then you got plastic in there, pulled through the top a little bit, stuff back down in there. Painter's tape at the top. Here is the before and after of the front housing with the lens. As you can see, there's no paint where it shouldn't be. All came out pretty well. And this is how you set that up. Like I said earlier, got the plastic in there, painter's tape all around it. Make sure there are no gaps so the paint can get through. And then there's a rubber glove up under here, and this is the cap I was talking about. I don't want to show you that because it's a little tedious to get it all stuffed back down in there like it should be. But there it is. Let's set that right there. Set that right there. And paint it. And that's it. I would show you how to paint it, but you know, I'm not even sure if I know what I'm doing, so I don't want to give you any bad habits. But you know, just hold it away a few inches, at least 6. Spray it. Do a couple of like thin coats. Let it dry, and then come back and do one thick final coat, 1 or 2, depending on how much coverage you got on it. But that's it. Next thing you'll see is the final product.